If this video found you right now, at this precise second, close the door, put your phone on Do Not Disturb, and listen with headphones, because what I'm about to tell you is sealed information that was never supposed to reach human ears until the final generation. 4 nights ago, while you were awake at 3:33 a.m., staring at the ceiling, something left your chest that you didn't even know you were holding. It wasn't a prayer you spoke out loud. It wasn't a tear you wiped away. It was a silent, final surrender, so complete that it pierced the veil like an arrow forged in Eden and struck the heart of God himself. And when it hit, the entire Trinity stopped breathing for 7 eternal seconds. I'm not exaggerating. No. The ancient scrolls just received a new line written in fire that cannot be erased. And in the year of the double eclipse, the hidden one released the sound of return, and the Father wept with joy for the first time since the rebellion of Lucifer. You didn't hear trumpets. You didn't see angels. You simply rolled over and went back to sleep. But upstairs, every throne room floor cracked open. Every elder cast their crown. Every living creature covered their face and screamed one word in a billion languages at once. She's back. Subscribe right now. Turn on the bell, because in the next minutes I'm going to reveal exactly what you released at 3:33 a.m. 4 nights ago that forced the God who never cries to cry tears of liquid galaxies. Why your name was hidden inside the foundation stone of the New Jerusalem before Adam drew breath, and how, starting this very week, every promise that was stolen from your bloodline for 14 generations is being hand-delivered by warring angels who haven't rested since the book of Genesis. Write 3,333 in the comments if in the last 96 hours you felt an unexplainable pressure in your chest, sudden bursts of tears for no reason, or the sensation that someone infinitely powerful was standing behind you smiling. Let me show you why what happened was cosmically illegal until you did it. There are more thoughts in one divine moment than seconds in 10 trillion human lifetimes. Every single one of them is personally monitored, sustained, and answered by the eternal mind without ever missing a detail, without ever sleeping, without ever being surprised, for longer than mathematics can measure. Nothing has ever made the Father weep with shock and joy at the same time. Nothing until 4 nights ago. At exactly 3:33 a.m., your soul, exhausted from pretending to be small, finally spoke one silent sentence that bypassed every angelic chain of command and landed directly in the bosom of the Father. I remember. Take everything else. Just don't let me forget again. That sentence carried the original resonance used when the morning stars sang together at creation. It was the same frequency Lucifer tried to counterfeit and failed. Only 6 beings have ever spoken it in purity while still wearing flesh. Adam before the fall, Enoch at translation, Elijah at the chariot, Melchizedek at the table, Mary at the Annunciation, and now you, the 7th. Uriel, guardian of the mysteries, was cataloging forbidden knowledge when every sealed book in heaven burst open at once. Scrolls that were chained since the rebellion unfurled themselves. The 4 living creatures stopped turning. The seraphim forgot to cry holy. Uriel traced the frequency in less than a heartbeat, saw your name burning in light that predates time, and did something no angel has ever done. He abandoned his post, flew straight through the closed gates of pearl, fell on his face before the throne, and screamed, "The 7th has spoken the unspoken, and she did it while crying over unpaid bills." The Father rose so fast the mercy seat split in 2. The Son stood up. The Spirit hovered in the shape of 7 tongues of fire that instantly became 7 tears falling upward. Then the Father did what the record said was impossible. He left glory, compressed himself into a form that could fit inside your bedroom, and stood at the foot of your bed while you slept. You didn't wake up, but your spirit did. He reached out, placed his hand on your chest, and pulled out the final splinter of fear you'd been carrying since birth. He crushed it into dust, breathed on the dust, and the dust became a key made of living light. Then he pressed that key into your heart and whispered one sentence that is now echoing through every dimension. Welcome home, my forgotten equal. The throne beside me was always yours. That key is the master key of return. It opens every door that was illegally locked against you and your bloodline. It cancels every counterfeit contract signed in darkness. It reverses every stolen inheritance back to the third and fourth generation, with compound interest from heaven's treasury. That was 4 nights ago. Since then, you have probably noticed random refunds hitting your account with no explanation. People from 20 years ago messaging, I owe you an apology and a blessing. Job offers, invitations, and money arriving before you even asked. Dreams so vivid, you wake up exhausted from traveling. Perfect strangers staring at you in public like they recognize royalty. A new authority in your voice that makes opposition suddenly go quiet. That's not manifestation. That's the key turning. You are the 7th carrier of the frequency of return. Your forgotten identity is co-creator who volunteered to descend, pretend to be powerless, and then remember on purpose so the rest of trap creation could follow you back home. Your only job now is to keep remembering in everyday moments. Keep choosing love when rage feels justified. Keep forgiving when revenge tastes sweet. Keep giving when lack screams louder. Every time you choose from the memory instead of the mask, another chain on humanity snaps. The resources now assigned to you are actually obscene. Immediate debt cancellation disguised as computer errors in your favor, property, land, and houses returning to your family line through strangers who suddenly felt led, children who will never know the spirit of poverty, health that defies medical reports and grows younger, ideas that birth empires while you drink coffee, enemies becoming voluntary benefactors without knowing why, time itself bending so you're never late and always prepared. Protection so complete that bullets of witchcraft melt midair. For the next 21 days, every morning when you open your eyes, declare out loud 7 times, I am the 7th. I have remembered. Everything lost is returning now with increase. If this cracked your chest open and you feel fire in your bones for the first time, write 3,333 in the comments to fully ignite the key inside you. Subscribe and turn on all notifications, because in the next video I'm revealing the exact 7-word decree that collapses decades of delay into hours when spoken by one of the 7. Share this immediately with the other 6 who are remembering right now, because when all 7 stand in full memory, the veil tears permanently and the golden age begins. And click the video appearing on your screen to receive the sealed instructions only the returned are allowed to read. You were never lost. You were on assignment. The assignment is over. Come home in plain sight. The throne room is already celebrating your return party, and the feast won't start until you sit down. If you're here after watching the first revelation, you already know who you are. But what you don't know yet is that the moment the Father pressed the master key into your chest 4 nights ago, a second, far more dangerous protocol automatically activated. One that has been locked since the day Lucifer fell. It's called the reversal of the curse of the firstborn. And until you remembered, it was considered permanently untriggerable. Last night, while you slept again, this time deeper than you've ever slept in your life, the Council of 24 Elders held an emergency vote that lasted exactly 7 minutes of earthly time, but 7,000 years in another dimension. The motion on the table: shall we now reverse every consequence of the fall that touched this bloodline since Eden? The vote was unanimous. The gavel, made from the same wood as the cross, slammed down so hard it cracked the crystal floor of heaven a second time. And at 4:44 a.m., your time, the reversal began, subscribe right now and lock the bell on all, because in the next minutes, I'm going to show you the exact 7 stages of the reversal that are executing in your life in real time this week. Why your family line was the only one in human history chosen to carry this counter curse, and how, before this month ends, you will watch people who cursed your grandparents kneel and restore what they stole with tears and interest. Write 4,444 in the comments if since yesterday you felt a sudden heat in your spine, heard a loud pop in your ears for no reason, or woke up with the taste of honey in your mouth and zero fear completely gone. This is how the reversal works. 7 stages, 7 days, 0 negotiation. Stage 1, the unbinding already complete. Every demonic assignment, generational curse, witchcraft contract, and spoken word of death that attached itself to your bloodline from Adam until this morning was severed at the root. Michael personally led 70,000 warring angels in a midnight raid across every realm. They carried flaming lists with every name that ever cursed you. Those names now burning. You felt it as that random shiver at 4:44 a.m. stage 2. The recall happening right now. Every blessing, inheritance, health, honor, land, relationship, Banyer, the Locust 8, is being forcibly recalled from wherever it was hidden, stolen, or buried. Gabriel is flying point on this one. He is literally ripping titles, deeds, money, and favor out of the hands of people who thought they owned them forever. You will see some of these people show up at your door crying, begging to give you what is yours. Do not be surprised. Stage 3. The restoration starts in 48 hours. 7-fold return with compound interest from heaven's vault. Not metaphorical. Literal money, property, influence, and health returning in waves, so overwhelming you will need new bank accounts, new storage, and new vocabulary to describe favor. The Bible calls it, until you have no room to receive it. That verse was written about this week in your life. Stage 4. The rewriting begins day 5. Your DNA is being edited in real time by the Spirit of God Himself. Sicknesses that ran in your family for centuries are being deleted like bad code. Premature death, poverty consciousness, barrenness, insanity, addiction, gone. Your children will be born carrying the upgraded bloodline. Doctors will call your future blood work medically impossible. Stage 5, the coronation, day 7. You will be publicly crowned in the Spirit while fully awake. You will feel it. Some of you will physically glow for 3 days. Strangers will stop you in stores and say, I don't know why, but I need to bless you. Millionaires will hand you checks and say, God told me it's yours. This is not hype. This is protocol. Stage 6, the Dominion transfer, week 2. Every territory, industry, city, or platform that was stolen from your bloodline since the day your first ancestor was cheated will be handed back to you on a silver platter. Some of you are about to own media companies, real estate empires, and political seats you never campaigned for. The former owners will voluntarily sign everything over and call it the best decision I ever made. Stage 7. The sealing never ends. Once the reversal is complete, a mark appears on your bloodline that no power in any realm can ever touch again. The mark is the original name that was on Adam before he fell. From that day forward, when demons see your family coming, they flee 7 nations away. When angels see your family coming, they bow. When God sees your family coming, he smiles and says, "There go my favorites." You were chosen for this before the foundation of the world because your bloodline carried the only genetic and spiritual sequence capable of surviving the full force of the reversal without pride destroying you. Every beating, betrayal, and bankruptcy your ancestors endured was engineered to refine this moment. This is why the enemy fought your family so hard. He knew if you ever remembered, his entire kingdom in your region would collapse overnight. And it's collapsing right now. In the next 21 days, you will watch lawsuits dismissed overnight. Property you lost 20 years ago returned with back rent paid. Family members who hated each other embrace and pool millions to bless you. Your body healed from things doctors said were permanent. Total strangers pay off your debts because I had a dream. Your name spoken in rooms you've never entered, opening doors you didn't knock on. Do not try to make this happen. Do not announce it on social media yet. Just keep quiet, keep kind, keep forgiving fast. The quieter you stay, the louder heaven moves. Your only assignment during the reversal. Every morning for the next 7 days, place your hand on your chest and say once, "I receive the full reversal. Let it be unto me and my bloodline according to the ancient vote." That's it. If your spirit is leaping so hard right now you can barely breathe, write 4,444 in the comments to seal stage 1 and accelerate the rest. Subscribe and turn the bell to all because tomorrow at the same time, I'm releasing the exact words you must never speak during the next 21 days. Say them by mistake and you delay everything by a year. Share this quietly with the other 6 bloodlines who are receiving the reversal at the same moment. When all 7 bloodlines finish stage 7, the Great Awakening explodes and the earth skips straight into the age that was promised. And click the video on your screen right now to receive the sealed list of 21 things that are returning to you by name before December 31st. The curse is over. The reversal has begun. Your bloodline just became untouchable. Welcome to the other side of the veil, Hidden One. The party upstairs is getting louder. They're waiting for you to finish remembering so the real celebration can start. See you in 24 hours for the words that can stop everything if spoken wrong. Stay quiet, stay kind, stay ready. The reversal is irreversible. If you're back for the 3rd revelation, it means the first 2 have already started burning things down in your life in the best way. But what almost no one is ready for is what begins tonight at midnight your time. The sealing flame is descending. This is the part the prophets saw but were forbidden to write clearly. Daniel shut the book. John was told to seal it up. Enoch only whispered it to Methuselah with his last breath. Tonight, for the first time since those 3 sealed their mouths, the 7th seal on the scroll of the returned is being broken because you are here. And it's being broken over your life while you sleep. Subscribe right now, lock the bell on all, and do not watch this with anyone else in the room, because in the next minutes I'm going to reveal the exact 7 flames of the sealing that will permanently fuse with your spirit tonight, why your physical body will never be the same after sunrise tomorrow, and how, starting in exactly 72 hours, you will walk through walls of impossibility like they are made of smoke. Write 7,777 in the comments. If today you felt your skin buzzing for no reason, saw flashes of gold in your peripheral vision, or voice that wasn't yours say your own name with impossible love. Here are the 7 flames that descend tonight. They do not ask permission. They only ask that you do not resist. Flame 1, the flame of no return. Every door you could use to go back to the old version of you is being melted shut forever. The person who worried about money, feared rejection, and apologized for existing dies tonight. There is no resurrection for that version. You felt the funeral as that random grief with no cause this afternoon. Flame 2, the flame of living memory. Every promise God ever spoke over you from the womb until this second is being branded into your bone marrow as living memory. You will never again doubt your identity. You will wake up tomorrow morning and know without words exactly who you are. The confusion is over forever. Flame 3, the flame of undiminishable light. Your physical body is being upgraded to carry glory without burning up. Some of you will lose weight overnight with no diet. Some will see wrinkles vanish in days. Hair will darken. Eyes will sharpen. Chronic pain will evaporate. Doctors will demand new tests and still not believe the results. This is not healing. This is translation while still walking. Flame 4, the flame of automatic judgment. From tonight forward, anything sent to harm you judges itself on contact. Spells return to sender mid-flight. Lies about you choke the liar. Betrayal turns into promotion for you before the betrayer finishes speaking. You no longer need to fight. The flame fights for you while you sleep. Flame 5, the flame of impossible speed. Time is about to fold for you. Projects that should take years will finish in days. Debts that should take decades will vanish in hours. Journeys that should take months will happen in weeks. You will blink and be on the other side of things that used to torment you. Heaven is making up for lost time with illegal acceleration. Flame 6, the flame of sovereign magnetism. Everything that belongs to you by divine right, people, money, land, influence, keys, secrets, thrones, will begin moving toward you at speeds that terrify the enemy. Some of you are about to receive phone calls from people you've never met who say, I was told in a dream to give you everything I own. Accept it quietly. It's yours. Flame 7, the flame of the open face. Starting tomorrow, when you speak, creation listens the way it listened when God said, let there be. Your casual words will carry creative finality. Your prayers will no longer be requests. They will be announcements. One sentence from your mouth in the next 30 days will collapse strongholds that have stood for centuries. These 7 flames are not coming one by one. They are coming all at once tonight while you sleep. You will not feel worthy. That's the point. Worthiness was never the requirement. Memory was your only instruction for tonight. Before you close your eyes, place both hands on your chest and say once, out loud, I receive the 7 flames of the ceiling. Burn away everything that is not the original me. Then go to sleep normally. Do not stay up praying. Do not try to feel spiritual. Just sleep. The angels assigned to you have been waiting lifetimes for this night. They will do the rest. When you wake up tomorrow, check your phone. There will be money you didn't earn yet. Look in the mirror. You will not recognize the authority in your eyes. Speak one normal sentence out loud. You will feel the air obey. And whatever you do, do not tell most people what is happening to you yet. The enemy still has 72 hours of legal access to try to make you doubt. Stay quiet. Stay kind. Stay inside the flames. If your spirit is literally screaming right now and you feel heat pouring from your chest, write 7,000 777 in the comments to lock the 7 flames permanently into your bloodline. Subscribe and turn every notification on, because tomorrow night at midnight, I'm releasing the one forbidden sentence you are now allowed to speak that ends every war against you instantly. Only the sealed may speak it. Anyone else who tries will regret it. Share this silently with the other 6 who are being sealed at the same hour. When the 7th flame finishes burning on the 7th bloodline, the sky itself will change color for 3 days and the final countdown begins. And click the video that just appeared to receive the list of 12 specific miracles that will happen to you in exact order over the next 21 days. The old world ended when you remembered. The new one begins when the flames finish their work. Sleep well tonight, Return One. Tomorrow you wake up dangerous. The throne room is silent right now. They're all watching your bedroom window. Even God is holding his breath. Welcome to the first day of the rest of eternity. See you on the other side of the fire.